Now, I will never understand why so many Marvel Rivals players completely avoid using him, but today we have to break down and actually talk about how to play Star-Lord on Marvel Rivals. So today I just want to start by saying that Star-Lord is actually an insanely fun duelist that can completely change a game. Now, in this Star-Lord guide, we will be breaking down all of his abilities, so, by the end of this video, hopefully, you'll be ready to completely dominate the competition. Now, the last thing before we, hop into the video, I need you all to tell me what tier would you put Star-Lord in right now, okay? In my opinion, I think he's S tier, maybe a little lower, but I mean, if you agree or if you disagree, let me know down below in the comment section. So without any further hold up, let's start breaking down Star-Lord's kit and what he can do for your team. We are going to start off with his normal attack, which is the Element Guns. Now this attack has 40 bullets, with each bullet causing around 6 damage. Now I know this sounds a lot crazier than it actually is, especially knowing that one full magazine could potentially dish out around 260 damage. Now that's only to the body, okay? So say you land an entire magazine on an enemy's dome, okay? You just hit all headshots. Well, the damage that you could reach up to would be around 520 damage. Now wait just a second. With how the bullet spread goes for this hero, it is actually kind of a challenge to land every single shot, but it is not impossible. The Element Gun's fire rate is pretty quick, and with the fire rate alone, in my opinion, is just another reason why Star-Lord might be one of the best duelists in Marvel Rivals. The next ability that we have on the list is the Rocket Propulsion. This ability allows Star-Lord to take flight for a short duration of time. This is the one ability that you need to frequently be using as Star-Lord because it makes it just super easy to take high ground on certain maps and certain situations. The Rocket Propulsion is also what you want to use every time right before you start to pop your ultimate. Now, enough of that. The next ability on the list is the Blaster Barrage. Now, the one thing that I can say is that so many new players are completely using this Star-Lord ability wrong. Most of the time when people are using this hero, they use this as a means to attack multiple enemies. Well, the correct way to use the Blaster Barrage is to clean up or finish an opponent who is critically low. In my opinion, you should never be using this ability in the middle of an enemy team. But if you were to get an enemy severely low, I would highly recommend to use this ability to finish your KO or your elimination, okay? Especially if you can get that low enemy in a 1v1 situation. But now it's time to focus on the most important ability in Star-Lord's kit. Now, this ability alone will separate the good Star-Lord players from the terrible ones. This ability is no other than the Stellar Shift. The Stellar Shift is by far the ultimate movement ability on Marvel Rivals. Star-Lord gets 2 charges of this ability with a super short cooldown. Now, this role is really dangerous because not only does it help Star-Lord become a super difficult target to land shots on, but it also auto reloads his weapons. This is super helpful, especially when you're trying to apply pressure to an enemy team. There is one more insane benefit of using a well-timed Stellar Shift. And this last and final benefit is that this ability can also save you from enemy ultimates. With a kit like this, it's still crazy how many players just aren't using Star-Lord right now. Star-Lord's kit alone is pretty solid, and we haven't even covered the best part yet. So of course, we had to save the best for last, and now it's finally time to talk about one of the greatest ultimates in Marvel Rivals. Star-Lord's ultimate is called the Galactic Legend, and this is where Star-Lord pretty much becomes an absolute solo carry monster. This ultimate allows Star-Lord to auto-lock and completely demolish an enemy team with an insane storm of rapid bullets. This ultimate is really a game changer, especially if you are in the air while you're doing it. So just to throw out a quick little tip, when using this ultimate, I do find myself receiving the most value when I target the backline healers first, okay? Target them first, and then after you wipe out the healers, then target anyone else who is around after. So I really hope that this quick Star-Lord breakdown encourages you to go out there and use Star-Lord for your very next match on Marvel Rivals. If you received any value from this video, then all I ask is for you to simply drop a quick like on the video, because it does go a long way and also helps the channel. Now that you know how to use Star-Lord, there is one other hero that about 90% of players are completely using wrong, and I want to help you fix this problem. So make sure to click and watch this video next so I can teach you everything you need to know on how you can start solo carrying your lobbies today.